On Sesame Street sketch during for the Cookie Monster's cooking show in his kitchen, Ernie helps Cookie Monster with preparing cookies today, but every time Ernie hands the monster each ingredient before he ate all apples, then walnuts in shells and raisins, so Cookie Monster instantly deserve it. Hi, my name is Kyle, and welcome to Worldwide Campus News and Entertainment. And today, I'm going to show you how to make apple walnut raisin cookies inspired by Cookie Monster from Sesame Street. Collaborate with Binging with Babish. Preheat your oven for 375 degrees Fahrenheit. You want to make sure its oven is preheated. You need 2 either way for the Gala, Red Delicious, or Cameo apples. Any size way. I'm using it with the medium size Red Delicious apples. This could be nice and crispiest. And then you're going to put in 4 tablespoons of unsalted butter. You need to put it into a large microwave-safe bowl. So you're going to put it into the microwave for 1 minute at a time. Stir it occasionally until you get nice and softened, just like we make applesauce. After it's about 1 to 2 minutes at a time, I just stir that occasionally. So the total will be 10 minutes. Then you're going to put it into a blender or the food processor, and then you want to give it puree for these apples, and then return it back into the mixing bowl, and then we're going to finish the rest of the ingredients. Now you're going to add 1 cup of granulated sugar, and then you want to stir that together until the sugar dissolves. If you have a stand mixer with the powder attachment, you can. It is completely up to you for that. But by the way, you can choose any variety of apples you want. Like I said, for Gala, Red Delicious, Cameo, any kind of apples you want. And it just turns into the applesauce. Looks like this one. Next, you're going to put 2 teaspoons of pure vanilla extract and 1 jumbo egg. Make sure it's egg room temperature. Now we're going to keep going. So that's going to be for the wet ingredients. We're going to set this aside, and then we're going to prepare for dry ingredients. So in this separate bowl, I put in 2 cups of all-purpose flour, 1 tablespoon of baking powder, 4 teaspoons of salt, and 1.5 teaspoons of ground cinnamon. And I'm going to stir this with a wire whisk. You're going to add the dry to the wet ingredients, and then we're going to stir that in until you get a nice cookie dough. Alright everyone, let's stuff that all in here. Let's put this over here and stir it over. Alright, I'm adding another half a cup of flour because it's not enough flour, but I decided to put more of that. So this is 2.5 cups of all-purpose flour instead of 2 cups. Now, we're going to fold into the last 2 ingredients. We need some chopped walnuts and some made natural California raisins. Let's put 1 cup of each. I might put in 3-4 cups of raisins instead of 1 cup of raisin. And I'm going to fold it in together. I hope walnuts and raisins are going to work in these apples. You can see the cookie dough nice and almost stick together. So you want to take a large cookie sheet, lined with some parchment paper, and you want to take a smaller size of ice cream scooper to spoon this batter. Just leave it at 2 inches apart. Right over here. It depends what size of the cookies you want to put it, like these. You can use the large or medium size. All batter for these cookies. Leave some spaces for 2 inches apart. We'll spread it over in the oven. Now we're going to bake this for 10 minutes in 375 degrees Fahrenheit. After 10 minutes, and I took it out of the oven, after it's for 375 degrees. So what I did was I transferred to 245 degrees Fahrenheit, and then we're going to return it back to the oven for additional 5 or 7 minutes. All done. So I transferred to 245 for bake another 7 minutes. The total will be 17 minutes. After 10 minutes on 375 degrees. So I just made 31 of those cookies. I call it for the apple walnut raisin cookies that was Cookie Monster and Ernie just says. You just take it out of the oven after it's baking and then put it on a white rack to cool completely. Let's see what here where Cookie Monster says. It's time for Cookie Monster, we growl. Binging with Babish, this is for you. You're gonna love those cookies because Sesame Street is gonna be turned 50th birthday. And here you go. Here is the finished apple walnut raisin cookies. Happy 50th birthday, Sesame Street. Enjoy.